Hey, it's Christine. How to overcome self doubt when you are manifesting your desire. One thing you can do that I thought was kind of fun, I saw it on someone else's channel, is to let your logical mind write down all the ways that it wants to think about how you will receive this desire. Any way that your logical mind will think of how it will come in, let it go crazy, write it all down. And then at the end, when you feel like you've got it all out, tell yourself that it's going to come into your 3D world better than anything on this list and let it go. Your job is not to focus on the how. Your job is to only focus on your desire. Let your subconscious mind and whatever you want to think allows these things to come into your 3D world, the universe, your God sense, whatever you want to call it. Just allow it to come in. Don't worry about the how. I know our logical mind wants to problem solve and figure it all out, but just let that go and only focus on you already have it. It's already done. When you're in the state of you already have it, that you're thankful that you have it, then there's no reason to figure out how it's coming to you because you already have it. One really good example of this is a story about Neville Goddard and his mentor, Abdullah. Neville wanted to go to his homeland of Barbados, but they were in New York. And Neville told Abdullah, I really want to go to Barbados. And this was during the 1930s when the Depression was going on. Neville was completely broke. So he had no money to go to Barbados. He really wanted to go there. All kinds of self doubt going on that it was going to happen. Abdullah told Neville, you're already in Barbados. And Neville was like, what? We're in New York. Like, what are you talking about? Abdullah was like, no, you are in Barbados and you also got there by traveling first class on a ship down to Barbados. And now it's like, are you crazy? I have no money. How am I going to get to Barbados? And on top of that, I'm going first class. Like, and so Abdullah slammed the door on him, which is so good. It's such a symbolic idea that you need to slam the door on your doubt, right? So finally, Neville understood what Abdullah was trying to tell him and envisioned being on Barbados, envisioned the warm weather, his home back in Barbados, as much as he could, and making it as real as he could, as if his surroundings in New York were Barbados. Like he was physically in New York, but in his mind, he imagined he was in Barbados. And wouldn't you know, he got the money. Someone gave him money. I think it was his brother or someone in his family gave him money for a first class ticket to Barbados. And there was all kinds of other things that went on, like there was only a few ships that went to Barbados, and it was seeming like it would take months to get to Barbados. And somehow someone canceled their plans, their reservations to go on this trip. So the operator called Neville and was like, hey, you're next up. We have a seat open for you in first class. And one really cool thing that Abdullah always said is, I know who I am. That's how he was a master at manifesting and what he taught Neville and all of his students. I know who I am. He knew at a core belief that he was God, that he was creating everything. One example of this was in the 1930s. Abdullah was a black man, and black men didn't have many rights. And he wanted to go to the theater with Neville. And Neville said, "Oh, I'll buy your ticket," because back then black people couldn't purchase their own ticket. A white person would have to purchase it on their behalf. And Abdullah said, "No, I'm going to purchase my own ticket." It's like, I don't need your help. I know who I am. And he went and purchased the ticket, no problem. No one gave him any issues. Ah, so do you at your core know who you are? You are creating all of this. And think of like channel the energy of Abdullah. Could you imagine? He must not have had any doubts at all. And if you are having doubts, it's okay. You probably may even manifest your desire with some doubts. I've had that happen to me where I still had some doubts and my desire ended up manifesting anyway. And what I've come to notice is it's not about if you're 100% on your desire, and 0% doubt, but if you're dominantly in your desire, it still will manifest. However, I think if you can let your logical mind chill out and not even entertain any doubts, the manifestation most likely will come in faster. I know it's a little tough, it's a little mysterious. How do you not focus on the doubts because they just come right in out of nowhere? But you're the creator. You decide. What if you had an affirmation that's, "Oh, those doubts and worries, they just slip, they just pass right by, like a passing car. Like they come in and out, no big deal. Or they don't show up at all. I just solely focus on my desire. It's already done. I already have it. I already am that version of me. I know who I am. I know that I'm the creator of my reality." Dwell in those thoughts and see how your 3D world changes. Step into your power. So, this is your reminder. Who are you? I am. It's all over the Bible. When they asked him, when Moses asked the burning bush, "Who should I say is talking to me?" And God said, "I am." You are the creator of your reality. I am. You are the God of your world. You are the universe. It's all kind of like a dream. And once you consciously understand it and figure out that, wow, I can change some of these things, I can change what I see, smell, taste, touch with my mind. Albert Einstein said the most important principle was imagination. So even the most brilliant scientists of our world knew this, that it's imagination. Remind yourself every morning as soon as you wake up, I am the creator of my world. I know who I am. Focus on your desire as if it's already done. You already have it. You don't need to see the evidence in your 3D world. It will present itself to you at the perfect time when you're not even paying attention. It'll just slip right in the most effortless way. Let your logical mind take a break on how it's going to come in because you already have it. So you don't have to figure out the how. There's no need to have any doubts, right? Before you go to bed, remind yourself, I know who I am. I am the creator of all of this. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.